What's up, guys? It's your boy JohnPick with Sharp Bets DFS, back with another video to help you make money on PrizePicks, Underdog, Sleeper, Thrive, Better, and many other platforms tonight. But first, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you don't miss any more of our videos that we put out on a daily basis, and check out that pinned link in the comments below. That's where for either $14.99 for VIP or $29.99 for VIP Plus, you'll find a Patreon link that'll get you instant access to our Discord. Now, that's where you'll find all the tips, advice, players to tail, tickets to tail, anything and everything you could possibly need to succeed on PrizePicks, Underdog, Sleeper, Thrive, Better, and many other platforms tonight. So, had a little bit of a mishap yesterday there with the YouTube ticket. Jabari, he decided to not do what we expected him to do and what the odds expected him to do, and just grabbed, 50-11 rebounds instead of the points and assists that we needed. It happens. It is what it is. Can't call them right every single time. No one wins every single night. We win a lot, but certainly not every single night. Now, I do want to tell you this. The picks that we have for today are amazing. And, man, the ones that I've made this morning, I've made probably 5 different YouTube tickets. And before I could even shoot, gone. The props either disappear or bump beyond recognition. So that being the case, we're not going to mess around with any Discord talk today other than, showing you the Discord and all that crap. As you can see it, I don't even have it pulled up down here. I'm just trying to get you these picks, but I do want to emphasize, guys, the importance of you guys joining. Like, you got to get in there, and you got to get in there now. Now is the time. Strike while the iron's hot, right? We're killing it in there. Even though we have not swept another 6-man in about, I guess, a little under a week. It's been a few days. People don't realize that that's still pretty damn good. We still know exactly what we're doing. We're hitting 5 of 6s every single night. We're right there, right on the precipice of greatness, right? So come join us. Come get in here with us right before we start a super hot streak. I know it's coming. To be completely honest with you, it might not be tonight because we don't have the hottest slate of games, whether it be NBA or NFL, but we do have some really, really nice props. And I'm talking about 6-man hits. I do feel like this 4-man YouTube ticket I'm about to put out for you guys, I'm about to drop, is hot as hell. I think you're going to love it. Let's get into it. No more time wasted whatsoever. First prop is going to be not a 3-pointer. So I had Trey Murphy to go over 2.5 3-pointers, but they took it away. Of course they did. So what we're going to do instead is CJ McCollum over 1.5 blocks and steals. Boom, baby. Look at all of them green beans. Don't you love it? I know you do. So looking at PrizePicks last 5 that they offer, which is crap, and we all know this, as opposed to my Nito tool over here that we're going to use, still looks like the same amount of green beans, basically. So lock it in, guys. It's very, very simple. It truly is extremely simple. The Los Angeles Lakers are his opponent tonight. We're talking about the final stages of the in-season tournament, which has, shockingly been pretty competitive. And even if it's not, and it's a little bit of a blowout at the end, they still play the majority of the starters almost the entire game, which sounds like actual basketball to me. Competitive, professional basketball, which I love. For all the shit that I talk about in the videos, I do love basketball, and I do love the NBA. Again, I just hate what it's become. Let's enjoy this in-season tournament tonight. Last night, same old shit. What can I say? Anyhow, CJ McCollum over 1.5 blocks and steals, green beans all the way down. Lock it in, boys and gals. There's pick number 1. Pick number 2, as I said before, we did have a real nice 3-point prop that I guarantee you was going to hit, and we did release for the Discord, but PrizePicks hates you, so you don't get it. Too bad, so sad. What are you gonna do? Jonas Valanciunas over 25.5 points, rebounds, and assists. As you can see, green beans, baby. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And our last 5 here. Looks like everything matches up as far as the last 5s here. Yep, yes indeed, it certainly does. So there you go. For him to go over 25.5 against the soft ass, sorry, AD seems extremely likely to me. You know, I used to stick up for AD and say, look, man, you know, he's still, even though he's been in the league for a few years, he's still got a lot left to learn. He's going to learn to be tough down there. No, he's not. Can he play professional basketball on a level that, you know, all of us could never even so much as comprehend? Well, maybe not all of us. There may be some pro basketball players out there watching this. If so, thank you. But, yeah, probably not. So, that being the case, you know, AD is just soft. He's just soft. 22nd against points allowed to the center position. 26th to rebounds allowed. Dude, what the fuck are you doing down there? And, you know, 30th against assists. That's not shocking. Anyhow, Jonas is a beast. If they do get him the minutes that he deserves and should play tonight, boom, baby. You know? Now, what I will say is on 314 and 215 last year, he didn't meet these lines. However, these were games where, if I remember correctly, because I did still watch NBA last year, you know, or last season, the end of last season, and they had this thing going on where they would play him like a lot of the first half and then just kind of sit him the entire second half, whether he was in foul trouble or not. It was very odd what the Pelicans were doing last season. They don't seem to be doing that same odd, you know, rotation this year. So, you know, lock him in, guys. Love him to go over 25.5 PRA against AD. It's the it's the latter stages of the in-season tournament. So, hey, you know, for him to go over 25.5 seems extremely likely to me. Odds look good at -125. Shoot, the odds for McCollum, I forget. I don't think I said, but yeah, we're looking at -130. So there you go, guys. That's your 2 NBA picks. Lock them in before they get bumped or they disappear. I guarantee you that CJ McCollum will be gone, probably, unfortunately, pretty quickly. So definitely lock that in ASAP. Pick number 3. Let's take a look and see what we got here. Make sure I remember exactly. Yes. So we are looking at some NFL props for Thursday Night Football now. So looking at Ezekiel Elliott to go over 15.5 receiving yards. I love this play because even though you look here, yes, looks good from the past 2 that he played in, you know, PrizePicks up to their old bullshit. Check this out. He only got 6 against the Giants. Where is that, PrizePicks? Why ain't it here? Why'd you put that in there? Is there a reason for that, PrizePicks? Explain yourself. They won't. Doesn't matter. Love him to go over 15.5. He is the lead back now that Stevenson's gone down. So, you know, they're going to be just desperate to get that ball moving against that Pittsburgh defense, who is ranked fairly well, if I remember correctly, against the, where is this? Okay, so yeah, so they're ranked number 10 in the league against receiving yards, in receiving yards allowed to the running back position. However, he's the man, you know, back there. And Bailey Zappi, Zappe, whatever the fuck his name is going to be dumping off the ball like crazy. We know this. It should be pretty obvious. They're going to be pressuring the hell out of him. I'd be shocked if he got more than 5 or 6 passes actually completed. It's going to be a nightmare, unfortunately, in my opinion, for the Patriots, unless they just run, and Pittsburgh has a pretty decent run defense. So I'm not sure that they can do anything really to, you know, produce offense. I feel like it's going to be pretty anemic. However, in a desperation situation, they're extremely likely to dump off the ball to Ezekiel for him to go over 15.5 receiving yards. I love it. We're looking at minus 110, is that right? Minus 115. So not the worst as far as odds, and I think it'll hit. It just makes sense game script wise. And the fact that he is now the featured back. Before, he was kind of the third down change of pace guy. That's why you see this 40 yards receiving when Stevenson was still around. But again, they don't really have anybody else to throw back there. They may end up throwing a receiver back there. I forget who they've used in the past. Belichick will throw, one of their slot receivers back there to line up in the backfield on like third down passing situations. But Zeke almost certainly will get his 15.5 receiving yards, or 16 is what we need him to get. Shoot, he may get that in the first half. I don't know. We'll see. I love it. I think it's great. I think it's certainly going to cash for you guys, so that's why I'm putting it in the video. Lock it in. Last but not least, we have Senor Christopher Boswell to go over 1.5 field goals made. Again, the past here, if you just go by PrizePicks last 5, you're not very smart. We've been over this how many times? Even looking over here, though, it does seem as if we've got accurate information as far as PrizePicks last 5 here. Let me make sure I'm not lying to you. Dooby-dooby-doo. What? PrizePicks. What the hell are you doing? November 19th? Is the last game you have him in? Bro, what are you doing? What are you doing, PrizePicks? What are you trying to pull? What kind of shenanigans, tomfoolery ass nonsense are you trying to pull? 7 of 12 in this season, all right? As far as field goals made in game, head-to-head against New England, he had 2 the last time they played. His last 10, he's at 6 of 10, and his last 5, he's at 3 of 5. Which is accurate here as well, but what the fuck is... What is this shit? Man, you shady as hell, PrizePicks. Shady as hell. Anyhow, here we go. Here's your 4 bangers for tonight, guys. CJ McCollum over 1.5 blocks and steals. Jonas Valanciunas. There you go. Over 25.5 PRA. Ezekiel Elliott over 15.5 receiving yards. Chris Boswell over 1.5 field goals made. Didn't sweep last night on our YouTube ticket, but I do feel pretty damn confident that this will sweep for you guys tonight. So lock it in, guys. One more time, CJ McCollum over 1.5 blocks and steals. Jonas Valanciunas over 25.5 PRA. Ezekiel Elliott over 15.5 receiving yards. And Chris Boswell over 1.5 field goals made. If you feel the need to flex, do it. Go ahead. Flex it up, big boy. We always recommend power in the Discord, just because flexing kind of kills your potential payout. But some people don't really have the money to blow like that. You probably shouldn't be gambling, but it is what it is. Don't want you guys to lose. Certainly not. So if you feel the need to flex, go for it. Have at it, Hoss. Do that. Otherwise, I suggest definitely going power, because I really like all 4 of these plays. I really feel like they're going to cash for you tonight. So past that, guys, I don't have a whole lot for you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you don't miss any more of our videos that we put out on a daily basis. And check out that pinned link in the comments below. That's where for $14.99 for VIP or $29.99 for VIP Plus, you'll find all the tips, advice, players to tail, tickets to tail, anything and everything you could possibly need to succeed on PrizePicks, Underdog, Sleeper, Thrive, Better, and many other platforms tonight. One last thing, guys. The way we came up with a lot of these picks here, or actually all 4 to be honest with you, is through going through our DGF Optimizer, right? This bad boy right here is super helpful, especially on nights like tonight where slates aren't very big. You've only got a limited amount of props to choose from. And man, I'll tell you, the biggest help that this provides for us is things like, PrizePicks, as we've gone over many, many times, are some shady bastards. There's some snakes in the grass, for sure. Never ever forget that PrizePicks' job is to take your money. They're not your friend. You won't be getting any fucking Christmas cards from PrizePicks, okay? They are not your friend. They want you to lose. And what I mean by that, the reason I'm bringing that up, even though it's an inescapable fact, is shit like, they offer these props like, let's see. A great example is Herbert Jones, right? Man, it looks so good. Look at that history, bro. Look at them green beans. Lock it in, right? Bam. Gotta do it. Trey Murphy's back, guys. Trey Murphy's back. You don't, to offer him at 10.5 points and then to put this guy, and then, so another thing is, you don't even realize or notice that the books, for instance, all right, so let's take a look at what I'm talking about exactly. So on your boy Trey Murphy, for instance, let me find his points prop here. It's way down now because, well, let me show you exactly what I mean. So if we're looking at books, right, we're looking at sports books. Let's go to DraftKings Sportsbook over here. Excuse me. Herbert Jones right over here, but Trey Murphy, right? Over 16.5 points and rebounds. This is telling you what PrizePicks has the number at, right? Oh man, the odds are minus 150. Yeah, for 15.5, not 16.5. PrizePicks will just take the number that the sportsbooks have it at and bump it up an entire point, And they expect you to not realize that, to not notice that. That's their business model. That's how they get you. Don't let them. Check out DGF Optimizer, and it will let you know this is the price, or this is the line that PrizePicks has it at, and this is the fucking actual line. Okay? Simple as that, guys. You need this tool to help you not get screwed by PrizePicks or any of the other platforms, guys. Again, you got to remember, for as funny as the commercials are, and as invite as many specials and discounts as they offer you, no, they are not your friend. They do not want to help you win. They want the opposite. Never ever forget that. Never forget that. Okay? Don't believe them. I mean, honestly, don't trust them at all. You really can't trust them at all. I will say for PrizePicks, in PrizePicks' defense, they do offer some really nice perks that some of the other ones don't. Like for instance, your flex options, like on a 6-man, on a lot of the platforms, you got to hit all 6. You don't hit all 6, sorry, fuck you. You get nothing. That's the whole idea. Yeah, getting 4 out of 6 is not a win in most people's eyes, and I guess it's really kind of not a win. However, the fact that they offer a little bit something back on that is a nice perk that they don't have to do. The reboot policy, very, honestly, very generous of them to offer. I think it's something that they feel like they need to offer to stand out from some of the other platforms, and it does. It does help them stand out from some of the other platforms. So credit where it's due. All right, credit where it's due. But yeah, they also want to take your money, and they are not your friend. Never forget that. That's the whole point. That's about it, guys. That's what I want to go over. You need to check out the link that's in the description for the DGF or Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer that I'm using here. As you see, it's the #1 go-to tool for us to figure out the picks that we're going to put out for you guys on YouTube, and then for our Discord as well. So check this out. The link is in the description. It's a little pricey, but man, it pays for itself many, many times over, without question. Go check it out. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you don't miss any more of our videos. And good luck tonight, guys. Enjoy the rest of the in-season tournament, because it won't be long until we're right back to the bench clearing bullshit. I'm JohnPick with Sharp Bets DFS. Again, good luck tonight, guys. Come join us in the Discord if you want some more tickets, and let's get that money, son.